I guess we should take a more in-depth look at the Kavats. They do wander around. They are, I wouldn't say distracting, they're actually quite fun because they'll do some pretty weird things. So I'm going to start with the Adarza because, well, this is the first one I actually want to use and level up, and I can't determine how many former I want to put in here. If I go by the Sentinels, I'm going to former this slot and this slot, this slot, this slot, this slot, this slot, this. Yeah, I'm going to former it all, but for now we're just going to concentrate more on its usability than how many former you're going to put into the thing, because this is the one that increases the crit chance for you and any Tenno nearby, and it occasionally reflects damage and amplifies that damage back to an enemy. So, you know, being able to do more damage and take less damage is always useful. I did actually cave. I dropped 6 former on here. I actually upgraded some of the mods for it as well, which has left my other Kubros and Kavats completely screwed because they won't fit on most of them. But it was worth it because honestly this guy is ignoring something like Carrier and Helios. This has got to be one of the better companions simply because its crit buff is just... This mod is nuts. I have tried to demonstrate this several times using a weapon that has 30% crit chance. You know what? I'm just going to stick with it. So, we'll try this instead. Level 140, Heavy Gunner. Did not want to do that. And look at him! He's sitting up there! You selfish little kitty! I suppose, there it is. It takes the armor off. And I died. Oh, it's finally worked and I died. What the That's it. I give up. I'm going back to Anaris. Anaris? Yeah, that was right. I keep calling them the wrong name for some reason. And I'm going to try this again because they're supposed to have a much better crit chance than they have. And, come on. Kavat? Yes, finally. Followed us. Because I can do this. Which makes it so much more easier to get that headshot in there. I just realised I don't have the right mod on. No, there it is. Constant red crits. Oh, yes. But it doesn't just work on secondaries. I mean, this, honestly, not the best secondary to try it on. It just has the highest crit chance. Just to kind of prove this one, look. Yellow ball. And if my silly little kitty would please... Armor be gone. And what is supposed to happen here is, I've been told this thing will get red crits. Oh, nope, there was. 10% crit chance on the Bratton Prime, by the way, which is... If Ivara wouldn't... Ivara? Anaris wouldn't mind, yeah. That's the Bratton Prime. I did throw Argon Scope on there, but that was one red crit. How this works is the Kavat is basically supposed to be able to strip the armor from these things. Like that, which allows you to get lots and lots of red crits, like just completely red critting and annihilating a level 140 like it was nothing. Yeah, I didn't think that much of the Kavats at first because you get way too used to having you just get way too used to having a hold of the Carrier who picks everything up, or the Cheshire Kubro who picks everything up. Yeah, you've got to run around picking stuff up, but god damn, this little guy's useful. It's actually giving me the thing before he's taking the armor off. Oh yes, constant red crit war. The biggest problem I found with the Adarza Kavat is whatever makes it activate its ability, whether it be proximity to enemies or I have no idea, I have looked and there's lots of different theories to this. But it seems to activate once everything's dead or just before you get to everything, but just far enough away that it expires when you get there. I really wish there was some kind of duration mod for this one ability. Like when you leveled the mod up, maybe it should last a lot longer. I think it's something like 9 or 10 seconds it lasts. It is not long enough to justify putting away something like Carrier that's able to pick up items that is a lot more useful than being able to do crits when there's no enemies around.